I did a pre-purchase inspection on this 1957 Thunderbird for a friend of mine, and I thought I'd do a video, walk around and show you some of the things that I mentioned to him. And this is what I do for people when they're not sure about the car's value or condition. I'm going to make it as brief as possible, but still try to make it as comprehensive as possible, which is difficult to do while I'm walking, talking, and making the video. And of course I use this cheap video camera that's on my phone, so any of you people that are video production people understand that this is not one of those expensive cameras and a rehearsed script. So here we go. This car was advertised on one of the web pages that everybody looks at, and there were about 3 or 4 others that were under consideration for him. And after many phone calls and requests for more information, there weren't a whole lot of people that responded to the questions that we had. This one responded with some good answers, and so we went up and took a look at the car. Now, if this were a recent restoration or something done to resell, you'd probably see some work that was just not what they would have done at the factory in 1957, and you might see some evidence of poor rechrome, poor paint, bad rubber installation, windows, and so forth. This car has none of that. So let's just get in here and look at it. Now, most of the 55, 6, 7 T-Birds that I've looked at, the door fit is not that great, but acceptable. I can show you some cars that are absolutely perfect, but they've been restored by people who are looking for absolute perfection. Now on the T-Bird, some of the things that you first look at are the door panels, trim, and hardware, and how well they fit if they're full of wrinkles or other problems. These armrests are usually recovered, and sometimes they'll have bubbles and wrinkles in them. This is pretty nice. And of course, all these pieces of trim can also be installed improperly. This is actually pretty nice. I see on cars that are restored and repainted that the hardware has been painted over, and that's incorrect. So you want it to look like this. And the same with the door weather strip. You want to see this kind of finish and condition on the weather strip, and you will on an original car see where the weather strip adhesive is kind of extended over or slopped, pushed out of where it's supposed to be. Inside the door jambs, same thing. We're looking for good hardware, not overspray, how everything fits, the condition of the sill plates. And up in here, we'll look down inside the A-pillar and door hinge area to see the condition of everything up in there. Now, this piece of rubber here acts as a gutter for rain, so the water can come in here, go down here, and drain into this little hole. That's the low point of this, and then it drains out the bottom of the door. We're going to look at the bottoms of the doors to see that this pinch weld all the way around here is very defined, as it would be on an original brand new car. Okay, now inside the T-Birds, we have a carpet that shows some age. We have a dash pad that fits quite well and is not bubbled or shrunk to the point where it's sticking out from underneath the chrome trim. The speaker grill fits relatively flat. The glove box push hole is in good shape, and the padded dash doesn't have bad fit around the hole. The bottom of the padded dash, where it's tucked in and secured underneath the instrument panel trim, looks really nice. We have a good set of gauges, very clear. All the knobs are great. On the machine turned insert is excellent. And we go down there and look at throttle pedal, brake pedal, also excellent. Okay. Visors, very good. This chrome under the visors around the top of the windshield is usually where a problem can occur on these cars, because the condensation, the moisture will stick to that chrome, cause it to go bad. And replating sometimes will leave pitted areas because they saved a bad rusted pitted piece. Not so on this car. Looks very good. Okay. The vent doors on 56 and 57 are right down there. 55 didn't have footwell vents. Okay. The glass should all have the Ford lug, they call it, and they're all there. Windshield does not have it. That tells me that it's a replacement windshield. Let's go down and take a look under here. If you'll see, the wheelhouse areas are excellent, and all of the hardware the same. This is excellent. I'm gonna run my hand across the inside of the fender well bead to see if it's got any damage or it's been welded and not finished. Gonna go around to the front, look at the bumper and grill, and try to determine if that's original or not. You can see the bottom grill apron chrome is not what you call show chrome. This is more like driver quality. The lenses are great. Hood fit is very good. Again, the wheelhouse on this side, fantastic. Hubcaps all excellent, no dings. We've got a couple little areas where there's chipped paint. Little dust there. And back around to this side where we see again original glass in the car other than the windshield. Alright, fender skirts and doors fit about as good as I would expect an original car to fit. And then we have this door. Again, the pinch weld and the bottom of the door. This car does have both tops, and it has the tonneau. So you see the snaps across the window molding, And the snaps across the back here are for the tonneau cover, which is in the trunk of the car. In the trunk, if I can do this one-handed, we'll keep going here. Now, in the trunk, we have a box of parts. Well, that's kind of discovery. The person that sold the car had this stuff from when they got the car from what was said to be the original owner. The jack is held in place correctly. Bottom of the trunk, jacking instructions. Interesting. Now, what I would do if I had hands free and was doing the inspection is pull the trunk mat up and look at it, and also look down inside the back side of the quarter panels, both sides, to see condition of trunk and floor. There's the tonneau here. And let's go around here and open the hood, have a look. Okay. All right, now we're looking at the 312 that was standard on the 1957s. And we see some options, which include power steering, power brake, windshield washer, nicely done under the hood. Looking close at detail, suspension, chassis pieces, originality of what I'm looking at, and now somebody would say, is this a restored car or an original low-mile, well-kept garage car? Unless there's real documentation that tells us, I would never make a guess or make a statement as to originality, low miles or not. Now, if I can, I'll see if I can give you a picture shot underneath. You can see that it's just as nice under there as it is everywhere else. So this car is a pretty high rating from me. The other side of the fence, sorry about that. So anyway, this is the car, very nice, and I'm sure that he's going to be very happy to have this car and enjoy it for years to come. Thanks for watching.